Yes, really. That applies all the way around, whether it is to be taken to a place in government that's provided for my living arrangements, or me with my church, me with my company, or just a general idea of me getting somewhere to stay as a living arrangement. I wasn't taking them with me. So then when I said something about that with regard to government, then I am told that those persons are not even going to be around. So that's what I was saying is unfair. It's unfair for me to be subjected to having to talk to and be around persons that I'm not going to know anymore. I had other things that I wanted to do with my time other than entertaining a bunch of people that I'm not even going to know, regardless to whether I came to know them, I like them, don't like them, whatever the case may be. It's a waste of my time. I have a big agenda in various facets that I would like to get to, and I'm on task. However, there could have been more time, energy, and effort put into it if I didn't have to call off someone trying to interact with me that I don't want to interact with, regardless to what it's about. Or being nice to someone who came off nice enough, knowing full well that I'm not going to know them any further once I move on, whether it's to my corporate living arrangement, my church living arrangement, or my governmental living arrangement. It's a waste of time. So why waste my time when I could have been putting that effort forth to something else? That's my point on that. It doesn't make sense. So when people come out of the blue or out of their way to want to talk to me, it's not that I'm being mean. I don't care what their assessment is according to their own emotional capacity to say if I'm mean or unkind or whatever. The point is there's no reason to even be talking when I could be doing something else or thinking about something else with someone who I'm not even going to know anymore. It's a waste. And I'm tired of that because I have other things I want to do. No, it doesn't make sense. Don't tell me that. Okay, yes, that's my point. Thank you. It just doesn't make sense. If it's not for a business purpose, when I come across someone, if I can know them for a business reason, maybe offer them employment, or they are in a position to negotiate some business deal with me that I'm interested in, well, that's fine. But someone who is just living their life and they're just trying to make friends and know people, I understand that, and there's nothing wrong with that in general. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to keep touch back or keep in touch with them. So what's the point of initiating contact in the first place? So then you go on and I'm found interacting with someone on a regular basis to where someone observing would presume wrongfully that that's my friend or a close associate, when really I can't avoid conversation with that person unless I get into an argument with them, unless I cause a scene. It's only so many times you can tell people to leave you alone and say it in front of people for even them to understand. To say relent and just, this is just for a little while, I'm in this environment, and that's what happens. And it's been that way from place to place, and no one seems to get it yet. Someone needs to get that. And so the time I'm spending laughing and grinning and lollygagging only because that's a way to make it through unavoidable interactions to get to the end, knowing full well I'm not providing anything for them, I'm not giving them anything, they're not welcome with me. I won't be inviting them to my place, let alone to stay there. They're not a part of it. They don't work for me. I wouldn't hire them. They're not my church members. I wouldn't join them to my church. They're not family in that regard, because just because someone is family doesn't mean that they're family to speak of. And it's people in that regard that I don't want to talk to. I mean, because it makes no sense to associate to them when I'm not going to continue to know them anyways beyond here. Well, thank you. Yes, thank you for your understanding. That just... Right, that's what I'm saying. Agreed.